So, Doctor, what do pet parents need to be mindful of now that the weather is getting warmer?
Well, May is National Lyme Disease Awareness Month, and this is a great opportunity to remind so many of your listeners that Lyme disease continues to be a threat, not just in people, but unfortunately our pets as well. And particularly during this time of the year, we're outside more with our pets, and with that means fleas and ticks. And in the case of ticks, the reality of Lyme disease and other tick-borne diseases. So we want to do what we can to get the message out that Lyme disease continues to be a problem, and it's really important that you're having that conversation on how to best protect your pet. And so have that conversation with your local veterinarian is very important.
So why is Lyme disease such a cause for concern?
Companion Animal Parasite Council, they recently issued a report, and it showed last year alone 359,000 new cases of Lyme disease in dogs. And year-to-date this year in 2020, we've had 86,000 new cases. So Lyme disease is a real concern, and that's why, quite honestly, I'm partnering with my friends with Merck Animal Health to get the message out. You need to get your pets, all furry companion members of your family, both dogs and cats, need to be on a good flea and tick prevention. And that's why I recommend it for every single pet owner that comes into our practices. Yesterday alone, I had 2 dogs that came in with engorged ticks. So easily preventable by getting your pet on a good flea and tick prevention. And particularly nowadays, it's so much easier. There are products out there like Bravecto with a B. That's a longer duration. In the case of dogs, it's very easy to administer. It's a chewable. It's a palatable, so your dogs like to take it. And for your cats, you only have to administer, once again, every 12 weeks, and it's a little topical. So, again, have that conversation with your local veterinarian.
So what are the symptoms that animals experience that I should look for with Lyme disease? What are some of the symptoms I should look for in my dog?
Yeah, this is the real tragedy with Lyme disease, because in the early stage, what we refer to as the acute stage of Lyme disease, the signs can be very mild and even transient, where it can only last for a couple of days. So like signs, for instance, where your pet goes off food for a day or two, or maybe your pet is lethargic or listless and laying around the house. And if left untreated, undiagnosed, it can move into what we refer to as the chronic stage, where it can affect internal organs like the kidneys. And again, if left untreated, undiagnosed, can even be fatal. So again, one of the recommendations I have for every pet mom and dad, have your conversation with your veterinarian. They might even recommend in certain areas of the country Lyme vaccination. Here in Chicago, where I practice, we use the Novavax Lyme vaccine to protect our dogs. And again, that it's not a replacement for a good flea and tick as well. It's in conjunction with the flea and tick prevention.
And what other safety tips would you remind listeners for dogs and all companion pets, for that matter, for spring and summer?
A couple of things there. Number one, please, please, please never leave your furry companion unattended in a car, even if it's for a few minutes. The only difference between a pet dog and a child is they have 2 extra legs, so please never leave them unattended. 2, if you're going for a walk, bring that extra bottle of water for your pet. Number 3, if you're doing any swimming or have any plans on boating, make sure that you've got a life jacket for your furry companion. And 4th, and most importantly, your pet needs to be on a good flea and tick prevention as well.
And finally, where can people go to learn more information on how to keep their pets healthy this spring?
We put together a great website. It's called protectfromfleasandticks.com. Please check it out.
Well, Doctor, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.